you think we can sit maybe right there? Oh, very good for us.
You're good. We can even, we can move this thing if we want to put it in the background.
I'm gonna start, I'll introduce you, and then we'll go from there.
Then we'll make 5,000 cuts.
And then we'll make a few, today for the people watching this, I have the pleasure to have here in her office, with Tina.white. A few things that I know about you, Tina, is you've been licensed in real estate since 2013, is that right?
Correct, yep.
You're the client service manager at Penny Group, which is this, in the EXP Realty.
Correct.
And at some point you were in the lending industries, is that right?
I was actually in insurance, property and casualty insurance. Yeah, I worked at Allstate for 16 years. In corporate America, and then I left that, kind of jumped back into insurance again a second time, and came over into real estate with invitation from Will. We were friends.
Okay.
Our kids went to school together, so that's kind of how it all started, and
I see.
Haven't looked back. It's fun.
Before we start with the 5-question thing,
okay.
Something small, something that people don't normally know about you, something that
that I want to share with all
that
of
you want to share with them.
Something, well, I guess most people that know me do know that, and those of you that don't know me, you're going to know this now. So I am a mom of triplets. That's kind of a unique fact. They're 22, so I have survived the small stage and the teenage stage. And as a matter of fact, when I joined Will and his team, the joke was he always would advertise me and say, well, if Tina can handle the triplets, she can handle any real estate transaction, you know.
I always think that, isn't that like by the law of the averages is like winning the lottery or something like that? Like
well, don't do drugs. No. They're not natural. Oh yes, I've seen this. I'm so excited.
Wait, 5-minute time. As you already know, for the thumbnail, if you can do anything you like with that thing. Your number one, which I'm gonna have to change these questions because lots of people have been watching these videos.
Oh no, I was not ready for the old question.
So question number one, does the highest offer always win? True or false, and why?
In my opinion, this is not true and this is not false. It can be either. It really just depends. There's so many factors, like in today's market, what we've experienced the past 2 years, and even still, it's getting better now, but we're not quite there yet. It's not just about, you know, the highest amount of money for some. For some it is, but there's a lot of other items like terms we consider, possession, inspection, appraisal gap, you name it. And for a lot of people in the past 2 years that were selling, they were looking for everything. They wanted it all. They wanted the money, they wanted appraisal gap, which that's a term we can talk about in another video. But anyways, you know, they wanted longer possession, quick sale. It really just depends on what is important to that seller.
People literally want everything these days. I don't know anymore. Do you think it's still...
Yeah, it's getting better. We are seeing inspections come back, which makes me very happy because I think that's very important on both sides, to protect the buyer, but also to protect the seller from any potential future, you know, suits, just to make sure everything's out there for the buyers. But yeah, appraisal gap I haven't seen that in probably a couple months here, which is good. I do like not seeing that as much. So it's getting better. Don't give up. Stay in the ring.
Question number 2, why do people like to do business with you?
Because it's so fun. I'm very passionate about what I do. I love it. It's not a chore. It's something I enjoy. Every day I get the benefit of waking up and working with great people. I meet the most wonderful people in my travels as an agent. Find out what motivates them, what do they call home, why do they call home, what makes them tick, and I love it. I love what I do. And sometimes it can be challenging, but I kind of take those challenges and run with them. Like if someone's a little bit harder to figure out, or I love the clients that come to me and say, oh, Tina, they're gonna be really rough, it's gonna be rough. It's usually not that bad. It's not as bad as you think. You know, I can handle it, so.
Yeah, one of my mentors used to tell me, either you're crying or you're laughing.
Yeah.
So pick one.
I like crying for tears of joy. There will be no crying because you're sad with me.
Is the market going to crash? And if so, when?
Oh, Lord, that question. Oh, my. No, it is not going to crash. This is not 2008. This is completely a supply and demand issue right now. Economics 101, we don't have enough supply still for the demand. We have the millennials in the marketplace now. We have the baby boomers who have stayed in their homes longer. And you kind of have this bottleneck effect going on. And then construction didn't happen for a while because of COVID and what have you, and issues with supplies. So, nope, rates are good. We're writing good loans. 2008, as you know, was not a good year for lending. Fannie and Freddie were giving out loans to folks that really should not have been put in homes. That's why we saw those foreclosures happen, and the market kind of took a tank.
Yeah, things are very different, way different, night and day.
They're better, and lending's nice and tight, and if you get a loan, you can, afford that home, and you guys do a great job of doing that up front. So there's no surprises later, right?
Yeah, no surprises. We hate surprises.
No.
Number 4, have you ever thought, and I really want to know this one about you, have you ever thought about getting out of real estate?
No, why would I do that? No, I have not. Not in this second career path of mine. If anything, sometimes I think it's fun. I love to coach other agents and just kind of help build them up and help them fill their own gaps in with my experience and stuff from corporate America and real estate. But no, I love what I do. I love helping people. I love helping them find the place that they can land, or the place they're going to leave and get lots of money and go get that place, the next place. But no, I'm not leaving. I'm here, people. I'm here.
I didn't know you coach other agents. That's cool.
I don't do it for money. I do it for fun. If I see somebody that's struggling, within our EXP family or even outside of it, I just always tell them to call me.
That's awesome.
If their main team leader's on vacation, I'll say, hey, call me and I'll help you through a situation. I think everybody needs that kind of mentor.
Yeah.
That it's just to help them. It's good to have somebody that you can have to answer those questions. Every situation's different in real estate. Every day is different.
But the last question is, what is the weirdest thing you've seen in an open house?
Okay, so I was in a home. I won't name where. I don't want to give that city a bad rap. We were in the kitchen, and there was a black tablecloth over the table. And my client and I are in there standing, and we hear quack, 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 and we're like, did you just hear that? What is going on? And we open the cover and look underneath, and there is a duck in a cage. I think in my feedback, I probably said, you could have told us there was a duck in the kitchen hiding under the table. You just could have told us that. But I don't know what's going on with that duck, but I felt bad for the poor little guy. He needs some water.
Trapped in there.
Yeah.
No water.
That was kind of weird though, but that was it.
So, Tina, thanks. Whoa, look at that. This is live for you guys. Again, thank you so much for having me here. If you're watching this and you're in Akron, or you don't have to be in Akron to do business with you, right?
No, we're everywhere. We do pretty much all of Summit County, northern Stark. We go into southern Cuyahoga County, Portage County. Yeah, we cover quite a wide range.
That's a big area.
It is, and we sell. We're a little team, but we do sell a lot of homes. We're averaging about 200 homes a year between 5 of us now, so we're pretty busy.
Busy, I bet.
Yeah.
What is the best way to get a hold of you, Tina, if they really want you or your team or somebody to represent them?
Well, if you want to meet me in person and let me help you and connect you with Isaac, because he's awesome. He never talks about Ruoff, but they're a great lender. I can be reached on my cell phone, 330-388-7721. You can text me, you can call me, and you can always email me as well. It's Tina, Tina, _white, my last name, at exprealty.com.
Awesome. I would put all the link of all your social media in the description. So there is zero excuses for them not to contact you
That's
if they
right.
want to do business with you.
That's right.
Hey, thank you again, Tina.
Thank
It
you.
is a pleasure. I see you everywhere on social media. I think you're doing a fantastic job when it comes down to marketing. And if I can get a little bit closer to that, I'll be very happy.
You're doing a great job, and thank you so much for having me and asking me to do this interview. It was fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Tina, again. Appreciate it.